All right, good morning, everybody. We are Tuesday, so it's Tack Tuesday. We are at another place with no name, and this tends to be my winter spot. As you can see, like, we're cutting trail today, so there's a couple different trails that I cut. We're doing a part of the longer loop today. So you can see, like, there's my orange ribbon from years past. Really love this space. Rarely do people come here, though. Once I make the trails, I find it becomes a little more popular, which makes me sad, but here we are. You can see Tucker knows. Oh, I forgot to say who I had. Okay, so we've got Tucker. Here comes Rosa. Kronk, Maggie, Denver, Phoebe, Nova, Murphy, Hamish. I think that's everybody. Yeah, okay. So as you can see, Rosa's on a long line, but not attached to me anymore. She's been doing really good with her recall. She's having a blast. But what I love about cutting trail is it tires the dogs right out because they're basically swimming the whole time, especially with the big snow dump we got. This is where the trail starts to get tricky. The biggest loop, which I'm not going to do today, I might do it on Thursday. That's the one I save for like more mild days when I know the dogs can go the full hour with no problems. But on colder days, I just do a bunch of the shorter loops until I can tell the dogs are pretty well done. Okay, go. Gotta beep out the way. Go. So basically I'm doing the medium loop, I guess, today. And then hopefully I'll be able to do the long loop again. We've already done one of the short loops. So we do sort of a figure 8. It's hard to describe this place. There's like a central path sort of to get in. And then I branch paths off of that. So one side has significantly longer paths. That's the one I'm on now. I might need to bring some pruning shears next time. Hey, no, nicely or not at all. Thank you. Yeah. Or some more, sometimes I bring twine and just take stuff up. But, okay, so we're... Yeah, like, nobody does any maintenance here. It's not anything like that. But I do my best to respect nature as much as I can. So you'll see random places where I have taken some twine and just, like, sort of shaped the branches back. But other times, like, there are patches of raspberry and stuff, I'll take pruning shears to that because I know it'll come back just as strong the next year. Go. Trail marker. Maybe in front of me or behind me, but not directly in my path. And then I do believe we go this way to the big tree. Okay. I should be a little more clear. I did have a topic today. It's like 5 minutes into the video. And it was really geared around something I've been finding kind of frustrating lately. So when I train, a big part of my training is based on preventative stuff because it is so much easier to prevent a bad behavior from forming, or like to prevent bad experiences from happening, than it is to shape a behavior after it's already happened. Kronk, way too much. Thank you. I don't know if you guys saw that, but Rosa's had enough of his shenanigans and just climbed over him. That was pretty funny. Okay, Maggie, too much. Thank you. Ooh, that's very spiky. No, I would not like that attached to my pants. Thanks. Okay. And one of the things you get from training with me is like my experience. So I have, terrifyingly, when I think about it, 20 years of experience working with dogs and horses and other animals. Like, I've always found it challenging and interesting to train. And seeing how different animals have different behaviors, and some animals have the same behaviors, but okay, Rosa and Maggie, no. Maggie, come here. Good girl. Good. Okay, let's go. So I've had a couple, and I always sort of suss out clients. I try to find the best fit if I don't think I'm gonna mesh well, and that's totally fine. Like, different people have different training styles, different attitudes, stuff like that. So I try to make sure that we're a good fit before, because I don't want people investing money in something they're not going to find useful and they're not going to have practical applications in their life. And that's something I learned almost the hard way as a trainer. Like, as some of you know my story, like, I did train classes to a point, and then I burned out, and then I sort of came back to it relatively recently. And a lot of that was because, upon reflection, I was sorry, you might notice in this section I'm basically letting the dogs break the trail, and then I'm coming in behind with the snowshoes and tamping it down. I will do that to a certain extent. Uh-oh, I'm caught in a long line. Hold on. There we go. Okay, go. Go. Mitten down. Just because it's easier on me. But also because they tend to pick the path of least resistance. Though, like, I'm not going to go that way because that's too a gulch, so I'm going to go this way. So a lot of things, one of the main things I learned in my practice was not everybody is training a trials dog. And that was a hard thing for me to learn when I was younger, because I didn't understand why not everyone thought like me. You know what I mean? Like, my very first dog, we did everything with. Like, I showed him, okay, that's enough, come. Tucker, that means you. Oh, good job. Okay, carry on. Should try and go this way. Get some of these things tamped down a bit. Yeah, okay. Here I don't have any trail markers. I'm gonna do that this year, but in previous years I've just sort of made it up as I went. Good, go. And you can tell Tucker, of all of them, has a pretty good idea of where my trails are from last year. He's pretty funny. Anyway, so, like, I showed Zeus, did agility, we did all ranks of obedience. We, like, literally did everything with that dog. But that's not what everyone wants, and that's not what everyone needs. So when you're constantly fighting that pull of this is super good for the dog, right? Like you have dogs that this is what they need. This is what their drive is. Like Australian Shepherds and things like that, things that are very drivey, they need a lot of activity, a lot of engagement. But you don't necessarily need agility to do that. I hope that makes, oh, okay, we're at over 10 minutes. Sorry guys, very distracting walk. All that to say is I have shaped my training in such a manner that it's meant to prevent a lot of stuff. And when the steps aren't followed, and that stuff happens anyway, like it's not impossible, you can still train it. But still the best way is to give your puppy the best experiences and the best foundation you can. Now, if you have questions about this or any other video, especially this one, I would understand because I'm sure it doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense. You know what to do. Otherwise, hope you are having at least as much fun as Kronk is. And we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.